What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's a fragrance video, of course, but this video is to highlight a house that I've grown very fond of. I definitely am a big fan of this company. And what company? You will be asking. Swiss Arabian. This is a Swiss Arabian video. I want to highlight a lot of the talent that's coming out of Swiss Arabian, the things that are coming out, soon. They're always releasing stuff, but they don't really pump out too much stuff like a lot of these other, houses. But today we're gonna highlight Swiss Arabian. Let's get into it. So right now we're gonna start off with the end all and be all. We're gonna start off with that, the big kahuna first, okay? We're gonna start with the big kahuna. So if you haven't already seen my video, I showed this big behemoth of a box. You know what I'm saying? This is the big Swiss Arabian PR box. This is their new release for 2025 coming into 2026. I definitely had to jump on this one. I could not miss this opportunity at all. So right now we're going to get into the breakdown of the notes and what I think about each one. Swiss Arabian they never disappoint. Right? They never disappoint. I mean, this box in itself is beautiful. Cushion top, nice like felt lining inside, it's almost like a suede nubuck type of line. I would say suede. Yeah, this is nice. It's really nice. And on the bottom it says, "These are more than just fragrances. They're an experience. Let your senses enjoy what you smell." I totally agree. That's at the bottom of the case. So right now we have three fragrances. We have Vanilla 01 right here. We have Enigma of Taif right here, and over here we have Amber Infusion. So these were the most recent ones that they had at the end of 2025, the holiday season, and everybody definitely had to get their hands on this. There are a lot of people that don't know about Swiss Arabian, and I tell people all the time, check them out because the house is amazing. Affordability is crazy. The juice overall is bananas. The juice is very top notch. They've been around for a while, so they are definitely rocking in the space that's very well experienced, and they're very good at what they do. So let's just get into it. So right now we got those three: Vanilla 01, Enigma of Taif, and Amber Infusion. So right now we're gonna rock with Vanilla 01. So the notes of Vanilla 01 is and I love this vanilla. It's crazy. It's coconut, Madagascar pink pepper, orange blossom. Then you got cappuccino. We got caramel, Indian saffron. No, Indian jasmine sambac and tuberose. Okay, bourbon, vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and tonka bean. So this vanilla is amazing. It's an amazing vanilla. It straddles the fence of gourmand, but not overly sweet. It's not overly done. It has that cappuccino caramel, so it gives you that sweetness of vanilla with a little bit of coffee in the in the mix as well. It kind of gives it like that. Caramel is basically burnt sugar, so it gives it like a smoky vanilla cappuccino. It's sweet. Oh man, this thing is beautiful. This the coconut, Madagascar pink pepper. I mean, when I say people, get your nose on this, ladies and gentlemen. This is very unisex right here. Very unisex. Vanilla 01. Definitely check it out. It's worth to add to your collection if you are a vanilla person. If you're a vanilla person and you're into gourmands, this is definitely one to add. Trust me. Every one of these that I'm going to mention today are ones you definitely need to add to your collection. I'm not gassing, I'm not glazing. These are ones that I've worn, and I can attest to the performance and the quality. So definitely. So that's what we got. So next up, we're going to hit you with the Enigma of Taif. Enigma of Taif has made me a rose believer. Now, I've smelled some rose fragrances before, but they all smell like, little old ladies, on a Sunday morning type, thing. But this is beautiful. I'm gonna tell you the notes on this one, okay? So this is not just a regular old rose fragrance. Like I said, Swiss Arabia, they crank out some really unique stuff. So the notes on this one is, it's a lot of notes. So a lot of these, they have a lot of notes. So I try to jot down as many notes as possible. I'm gonna put the notes up on the screen as well, so therefore you can see everything that's in there. So I'm gonna just try to run through, you know, a good bit of the notes that I've written down. So this is Enigma of Typh. This is black pepper, cardamom, elemi resin, pink pepper, and plum. So this is rose and plum. This is beautiful, okay? Then you got frankincense, osmanthus, saffron. Then you have the Typh rose, okay? And then you have the, what is that? The Typh rose, and you have the, I don't know what that, oh, violet. My handwriting is crazy. The violet, I can't even read my own handwriting. I just jotted it down so fast. Okay, so then we have the base notes is amber, labdanum, molasses, okay, oak wood, and vetiver. So this thing is beautiful. So it is, like I said, it is a rose forward fragrance. It's a rose forward fragrance, but it has rose and plum. Okay, so this one is very sharp. It has the saffron, so saffron is going to give you that sharpness, but you have the rose and you have the plum as well. This is a beautiful fragrance. Like, if you're looking for a good rose, this is a very good rose fragrance to add to your collection, because a lot of times rose is real difficult to get behind depending on how it's mixed. This is a rose plum fragrance. Okay, you get the dry down, you get the cardamom, you get the elemi, you get the tape, the violet, the saffron, the, you know, the osmanthus, the frankincense. So it's a Middle Eastern mashup of rose. So the rose is very soft. It's a soft rose. It's not a hard, sharp rose that really smells like real green and earthy type. You can smell the rose, but it is accompanied with all these other accords, and it makes it very wearable. It's a unisex fragrance as well. So Enigma of Typh, T-A-I-F, Enigma of Typh. There's another one by Swiss Arabian that I also love as well, and I'm glad this is part of my collection. So moving right along. So with the last one in this case, we're gonna go with Amber Infusion. Amber Infusion, okay, Amber Infusion. So Amber Infusion is basically what it is. It's an amber forward fragrance, very incensey, very smoky type of like leathery type of fragrance. So we have apricot, we have amber, we have cardamom, and we have ginger. Okay, then in the mid we have apple, lily of the valley, vanilla, davana, and cedarwood. So that lets you know it's very earthy, little slight vanilla. It's very earthy, very pungent, but it's good. It settles down really well, because in the base we have musk, amber, frankincense, leather, and patchouli. So if you're a leather and patchouli type of a person with ambers and spices, this is a good one. This is a really good one. This is a really good. The ginger is, it makes a real, it has that bite, that bubbliness of that ginger. You know what I'm saying? So this is good. This is, and the sprayers on all of these, they kick. They kick. They do not play. They do not play. The atomizers on these things, they kick. They kick butt. You hear me? They don't be playing, man. So when you spray these, one, they're straight to parfums. Two, they kick. You know what I'm saying? These atomizers, they kick hard. So yes, you're gonna get doused, you know, when you spray yourself with these jokers. So like I said, this is an earthy leather patchouli amber forward fragrance. So you know, it's ginger, cardamom, apricot, amber. So it has like a slight fruitiness, but it has an earthiness. It's a real earthy fragrance. But if you like that leather, patchouli, earthy, vanilla type of fragrance with slight fruits in it, this is a good one for you. Like I said, you have been warned. For people that are not really deep into the fragrance community like that, this is not beginner friendly. You know what I'm saying? For people that's more mature with their scent and what they're looking for, and their range is wide. Like my range is definitely wide as far as like what I would consider to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? This is not, to me, this is not offensive. This is beautiful. It's an earthy fragrance, earthy vanilla patchouli fragrance with amber, plenty of vanilla. I mean, plenty of amber. Yeah, okay. So no vanilla. It's got oh yeah, it does have vanilla, but frankincense. It's, like I said, it's incensey, slight vanilla, earthy, leathery. That's what this is. So it's not gonna be no sweet, pretty, just bubbly type of thing. This is mature audiences. Okay, mature audiences. Just letting you know. Okay, so that's Amber Infusion from Swiss Arabian. So like I said, Swiss Arabian, they don't play, man. They really don't play. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to giving you quality and, you know, affordability, Swiss Arabian, they're not a slouch. They're not a slouch at all. They're definitely not a slouch. So we got that out the way. So that was the main vein right there. I don't know if I should have said that, but anyway, you know, there are bangers. One is missing that I don't have, which is Tobacco 01. I wore that out. You know what I'm saying? So these other ones, there's another one that's here, but it's empty as well. So we're gonna start off with that one first. So we got Musk 74 Poudre. Musk 74 Poudre. Okay, Musk 74 Poudre. So this is powder. This is a very powdery scent. So if you're not a powdery scent type of a person, this might not be for you. But if you like powdery scents, this is definitely one you wanted to add to your collection. Musk 74 Poudre. Straight powder. This is like liquid powder, because the note breakdown in here is basically what the note breakdown will be of actual baby powder. Okay, but this has a lot more going for it, but it is baby powder. So at the top you have aldehydes, musk, ylang ylang. In the mid you have iris, heliotrope, white blossom, and white musk. Okay, and on the base you have balsamic notes, musk, and vanilla. So the vanilla on this is very muted. It's very muted because a lot of these, the heliotrope and the aldehydes and the, you know, aquatic notes, balsamic notes, and things like that, it overshadows a lot of it because this basically is a powdery forward fragrance. Literally smells like talcum baby powder, Johnson & Johnson baby powder, that in liquid form. You know what I'm saying? So because of the accords in baby powder, which is heliotrope, white, I think it's white musk, and iris and aldehydes or something like that. Those are the three notes in the makeup of the smell of baby powder, if people didn't know that. Okay, so that's why basically this is poudre powder. This is beautiful if you like it. It's a very good layering, or you can also use this if you're just getting out the shower. So this is one of those ones, getting out of the shower. Yeah, this is that one. If you're getting out of the shower, this is that one. Okay, definitely good to add to the collection. Musk 74 Poudre. Okay, so we're gonna rock out and we're gonna go with one of my favorite ones. This really got me into oud smoothly. It got me into oud smoothly. I was very surprised at how well this was blended and how this smells on me. It gives me a different persona, like an airish persona when you put this on. It does make you feel like a Dubai prince or sheikh or whatever, you know, so it does give you that royal regal type of feel. So this is Shagaf Oud. Shagaf Oud is super shiny. So yeah, it's fingerprint magnet, but it's called Shagaf Oud. Can't see it, but it's Shagaf Oud. Okay, by Swiss Arabian. So the notes on here are oud at the top and saffron. The mid is praline, oud, and rose. Okay, and then the bottom is oud and vanilla. I love this thing because this is a creamy oud, creamy praline, sweet oud. It's not, yes, you have the praline and you have the rose. So this basically is overshadowed by the oud. So therefore, it's not super rose forward. The rose is way in the background. You could kind of pick it up if you really concentrate on, you know, how the thing is diffused. But this is the saffron, the oud, praline is sweet, not too sweet. It's very potent. This is very potent. You have to be an oud person to really like this one. I love this fragrance. This was like one of the first fragrances that I copped from Swiss Arabian, which is Shagaf Oud. I never got into the oud elixir. I never got around to picking up the oud elixir. But, you know, this one does it for me. I don't think I need to get the oud elixir. It's just a little bit more, a couple of more notes in it for oud elixir. So, I mean, it's not really too much of a super difference. But this does it. This is good. If you like oud or you want to check out oud, this is a cop. Must cop. Definitely must cop. So, yeah, I mean, Swiss Arabian, man, they always cranked out bangers, man. They never really, I haven't come across one that I really didn't like, because they're just that good, very good quality, very, very good, top notch. So the next one we're going to go with another favorite of mine from the Heritage Collection. We have Incense 01. Incense 01 from Swiss Arabian. Now this is a beautiful one. So people have been seeing this one pop up a lot on social media. A lot of people have been reviewing this, and a lot of people have been getting their hands on this Incense 01 and been very taken back by it, because the incense is something that most people say, oh, it's going to be real smoky, heavy smoky, but this is very creamy. It is powdery, it's blended very nice, it's very smooth. So the top notes are frankincense and rum. Okay, frankincense and rum. The mid is Lily of the Valley, fig, and roasted almond. Okay, fig and roasted almond. Okay, the base is dark chocolate, cashmere wood, moss, and cedar, sandalwood, not cedarwood, sandalwood. So this one it has that rum. It's like a chocolate rum. It's like a chocolatey rum type of smell with some incense, some frankincense in it. This is beautiful. This is a very beautiful fragrance. Very unique. This is very unique. I've been looking for a lot of different, fragrances, because it kind of gets redundant to a point to a lot of these inspirations and stuff like that. The inspirations are cool, but then you get to the point so it's like everything is starting to smell the same, because they're just basically cranking out the same old stuff. They're just making these super expensive fragrances more affordable. So now it's like they're done so many times. And then you have several companies, several houses, they really, dupe the same thing too. So you don't want to keep duping the same stuff, because it gets redundant. It really does. It gets really redundant, and you don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over. So Incense 01. This is beautiful. This is, I'm not going to say date night approved, but it gives you that. You can wear this to the office, but you would, like I said, you have to proceed with caution if spraying these fragrances, because they're very highly concentrated and they last, and they're very potent. So this would be like a night out or a business meeting type of fragrance. But if you want to, you could daily it. You know what I'm saying? Now this stuff is going to stay in your clothes, bro. It's going to stay in your clothes. This is unisex. Curly Fragrances. Shout out to Curly Fragrances. She loves this fragrance. She calls it, what did she say? She called it George Clooney in a bottle. But I mean, it is smooth, it's masculine, it's very sexy, but she likes a lot of masculine fragrances. But with that being said, this is definitely one that men and women can wear depending on what your taste is and what you tolerate and what you like. So, because once again, fragrances are very subjective. So that's what we got right now is Swiss Arabian's Incense 01. Okay, so now we're going to go with this one. So this nice pretty red bottle is Oud Amar. Oud Amar. Okay, this is basically like a fruity version of BR 540. This is beautiful. This is like a step above BR 540 to me. You know what I'm saying? I like BR 540, but it's been done so many times. It's very redundant, and it started to get tired because everybody has it, and there's so many dupes of it. So anybody can, get that fragrance. But this one is different. It starts out heavy fruity. They said this is basically similar to Herba Pura. So I don't know. I've never smelled Herba Pura, Xerjoff Herba Pura, but this is a heavy hitter right here. Trust me. Starts out with melon, peach, bergamot, freesia, and iris. Okay. The mid is apple, rose, tonka bean, and amber. Okay. And then we go down to the base. We got musk, cedarwood, vanilla, and we got amber, oud, and sandalwood. So this is a badass fragrance. This is crazy. My son wore this out. You hear me? I wore it out too. This is potent. Like I said, it's potent. This stuff is straight. They parfum stuff. It's no joke. This is potent. Oud Amar. This is beautiful. If you like that Baccarat 540 type of DNA, but this is with the fruits at the top. It's not the sweetness. It's got a nice own little sweetness to it, but it's very fruity up top. Very fruity up top. So if you like that pungent, fruity, like tangy, fruity type of, smell, and then it's going to dry down to like that baccarat type of feel, this is one for you. Pungent fruits. Okay, it's fruits from the top and the mid. It's pungent fruits. This is a beautiful fragrance. Like I said, Swiss Arabia, they crank out stuff like a lot of these. I wouldn't mind buying it again. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just that good. And I'm waiting for 2 new fragrances that I kind of got an ear on that they're coming out with. I think one is if I'm not mistaken, is a pistachio fragrance, and another one is like a pinkish type of fragrance. I think it's gonna be like a dessert, maybe a gourmand, strawberry or something like that. But we're gonna see. I'll keep y'all updated. Just check the channel out, and then I definitely, put everybody on and see what's going on. I'm definitely gonna keep my ear to the fragrance streets on Swiss Arabian's new releases. Okay, so Audemars, check that out. Look into it, and if you want to, man, see if you can get some of their oils. They have oils of their fragrances as well. So if you don't want the sprays, or you want something a little bit more affordable, and therefore it's a smaller size, and it gives you a chance to really test out the fragrance before really purchasing a normal size bottle, then you could do that. The oils are very, very nice. I have 4 oils right now, but we're going to get into that. So now, we're not going to say last but not least, because like I said, I have the oils to do. But when I tell you Swiss Arabian comes with some different type of stuff, this is one of them. Okay, this is one of them. This is Soul of Bali. Soul of Bali. See the top, all the tops have the SA on it. Swiss Arabian. This is Soul of Bali. I tell everybody about this one because people are very curious about this one. I said the only thing I can tell people, I describe this bottle, this fragrance, as a Bali rainforest in a bottle, because that's basically what it smells like. This is very different. Very different. Sometimes it's a little it's so different. It's like, okay, well, I'm trying to figure out where and when I can wear this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just it's that unique, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So the top notes, check this out. We got mango, bergamot, pineapple, pink pepper, rhubarb, and ginger. I haven't come across too many rhubarb notes in fragrances, but Soul of Bali has rhubarb. Okay, the mid, we're rocking with aquatic notes, frankincense, rosewood, and saffron. Okay, and I think it had a couple more, but like I said, I'm gonna put them up so you can check them out yourself. Then you got the base. We got musk, sandalwood, ambergris, and cypriol. When I tell you, I'm gonna let you see the atomizers. Kicks. I love this. This is beautiful because it's so different. This is very different. If you're looking for something that's different, this is one of them. I would say, bro or lady, ma'am, if you get a chance, buy 2 bottles of these. Buy 2 bottles of these. Keep one in your car and keep one in your house. Keep one. I would love my car to smell like this. And I spray my fragrances in my car, sometime here and there to get a nice different smell, the different fragrance in my vehicle. But this one is beautiful. It smells like a Bali rainforest. Picture a rainforest right after the rain in front of a waterfall. That's why I don't understand why just waterfall is just in my brain every time I think about this. Rainforest, waterfall, after the rain, and you see exotic pink and yellow and purple plants and all kind of crazy stuff, and you sitting there standing on a rock in front of the water, and it was just picture and just think of this smell wafting across your nose. I mean, the ultimate clean, fresh, non-polluted type of fragrance you could think of. This is a rainforest in a bottle. I don't know if that was what they were going for, but that's what I get, and I'm pretty sure they probably will back me up on that because it smells like that. It smells like a fresh rainforest after a rain, and you standing right there in front of a waterfall. That's the only thing I can. And it has palm trees on the bottle. It has like it has palm trees and beach and stuff like that. Extrait de parfum. It smells like palm trees, those big exotic plants, and you know, just it's almost like a jungle in a bottle. This is crazy. I love this. I love this fragrance. This and Enigma of Tafe, very good fragrances. These bottles, if you see these bottles, cop these, all of these. Okay, cop them. Okay, so that's rocking with that one. So we're gonna end out this review with 4 of their fragrance oils that they have, because they have oils, they have bahur, they have incense, everything. They have the little burners, they have everything on the site as well. You gotta go check them out. So I copped these 4, and what I have is Shagaf Oud. No, it's not Shagaf Oud. Shagaf Oud Tonka. This is Oud Tonka. This has a Tonka almond note in it, but it's the almond note, which is weird, comes off almost like a cherryish type of a tinge, like cherry. You know what I'm saying? This is really sweet. This smells like a Turkish delight, like a Turkish dessert. This is beautiful. I like this one. Powdery, nice. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is a good layer for something that's going to be like real light, powdery, airy. If you want to get that powdery candy-ish type of feel. You know what I'm saying? This is a beautiful one. This is very beautiful. Okay, then you have garam. Okay, basically what this is like a Middle Eastern version of BR 540. That's basically what it is. If you smell BR 540, that's basically what this is. It's a niched out Arab version of BR 540. That's exactly what it is. When I first met it, I already knew what it was. I was like, oh, I know what that is. That's BR 540. That's BR 540. I knew exactly what it was. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh yeah, that's BR 540. Okay, so this one here, this is Private Oud. So this is like chocolatey, smoky, incensey type of one. So it gives you that smokiness, but it's got that chocolatey, oudy type fragrance. So I will layer this with something like the Vanilla 01, or you know, I will layer this with Incense 01, something like that, because it gives you that chocolatey, incensey, dark type of feel. This is a good one. You see, I bust that out. But they sent me this a while ago. I was really surprised that they sent this. This is dope. You know. So last but not least, Essence of Casablanca. Essence of Casablanca. This is beautiful. The Essence of Casablanca comes in a bottle like this as well. When I went to go order Essence of Casablanca last couple times, they were always sold out. Yes, a lot of that stuff sells out. So I saw the oil. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just grab the oil, because you know, until they get another bottle in. When I say this is beautiful, this is a fruity vanilla. This is a fruity vanilla fragrance. Essence of Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. This thing is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. This is very unique. Fruity vanilla. It dries down to a nice fruity vanilla, nice vanilla. It's dope. It's dope. I really love it. I love it. And I'm glad I got the oil. I'm definitely going to buy the bottle as well. But it's definitely got to be in my collection as an eau de parfum though. This is crazy. But yeah, so those are my 13 products from Swiss Arabian. Like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to purchasing even more fragrances from them. I love the house. They have great pricing, have a wide selection, wide variety of things to choose from: incense, oils, and sprays. So yeah, it's crazy. I think they have hairsprays as well. So yeah, it's a wide gamut of things to really get into, and they're steady cranking stuff out. But they don't crank stuff out so fast as a lot of the other houses. They take their time and really give you top-notch fragrances. Yes, they really do top-notch fragrances. So with that being said, like I said before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Entice bringing you another banging review. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. So with that being said, we're gonna chop this one up to a mission complete, and we're gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.